Alright guys, it's Redtarget and we're back for episode number 30. Man, I can't believe it's been 30 episodes already and I've still got a long ways to go. I mean, I hadn't even got my mass fabricator going yet and I've already done 30 episodes. It's crazy. But I wanted to show you that I got all of these steam engines going now, every one of them, and I don't know what happened to these two signs, but I got a sign on them. So there's 12 groupings, and each one of them has they're numbered 1 through 12, and each one of them has like a redstone energy cell on the end of it that I can use at any time. So I like that. Uh, Came on the other night. No oil buildup. This end was it was almost out. So, I don't know if I recorded this or not, but I had made I had like those, yeah, I did, I'm pretty sure I did then. I took those 28 oil fabricators and I took them apart and I put 50 down here and 50 on the top. So I had 100 oil fabricators running. It just didn't seem to make a difference. So then I went and made up I had one pump, so I went and made 4 more pumps and just went out to the desert and just started finding oil wells and pumping them out and got a little bit of oil that way. Uh, then I said, you know what? I came in, I covered up my little portal for the Twilight Forest so I wouldn't fall into it, mess it up or nothing. I came over here and I set my little quarry down, set a quarry down and dug out just a regular size, didn't extend it or nothing. It's just a regular, whatever it is, 16 by 16 quarry. And I built 100 more oil fabricators. So from top down there from the bottom to the top, each stack has 50 units in it. So that's 200 oil fabricators. I still don't think it's enough to keep up. So each one of these has got a different steam going on it. So, and I know I don't need the redstone energy cell. I just yeah, she's done used it up already. I bet it would take all that it would use. So anyway, I'm gonna pull it back. I don't know how much these things use, but see, giving it 100 didn't do a bit of good. I can't see a whole lot of difference. So I'm gonna back these down to 75. It gives me a little reserve. They still work. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another 200 of these oil fabricators, and I think what I can do is I can put a liquid duct down this track right here. Well, that won't be right, will it? Nope. I guess I need to come over and do the same thing like in this corner here and put a stack of 4. But I thought about it, I could put liquid duct down this track and put another stack. That'd give me a 250. I don't think I got any room to do anywhere else. And then I'd have to do the rest. Oh, okay, yeah. And I could do the same thing. So that'd give me 300 if I did that. And I'd just have to pipe down some redstone energy. I probably would just connect that one to here and connect this one to this section right here. I could still, I guess, put another tesseract over here and power it up if I wanted to. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, I'm gonna add some more oil fabricators to that. Like I say, I went out and pumped up several oil wells in the desert, and I never did get any back up in the tank. But I got these to fill up and back up. So yeah, I gotta get more oil going. So anyway, so those other 3 units over there, those other 6 units, I mean, they all use charcoal. So, this one uses fuel. These 3 use fuel. These 3 use ethanol. And these 6 use charcoal. So, I've run out of charcoal again. What happened was I had almost 200,000 charcoal. Logged off, logged on the next day. I got 0 charcoal. And I guess I could come over here and start filling them up. But so my solution to that was I went down here and I built 10 powered furnaces, and I got 5 of them turning oak into charcoal and 5 of them turning jungle wood into charcoal, plus the other 2 I already had. So that's 12 powered furnaces creating charcoal. So I think what I need to do is and it's been running like this all day long, and I'm up to 3,000 charcoal, so I'm getting ahead at least. So maybe if I come back over here and refill these things, they'll stay full. I think once this temperature gets back up, so that's what happened. I ran out of charcoal. Of course, the temperature's done dropped on all these things, so now it's got to rebuild the temperature all the way up to get to max efficiency before. What happened is I'll put these charcoal in there, and it'll burn through this stuff quick. You'll see it go down pretty fast. And you'll just eat through this charcoal. Yeah. I think until the heat, once the temperature gets to 1,000 Celsius, then it's a consistent. It's consistent. Right now, I got to get them all back to 1,000. So it's going to just eat through the charcoal fast as it can. Like I say, I got 12 powered furnaces. I got 12 powered furnaces making up charcoal, and I have a little jungle tree farm up here. Automated jungle. It's going real good. Let's see. Yeah, we're using up vines for. We're using up the vines for scrap. So, and I don't know. I think I screwed up my scrap some kind of way because I had like 38,000, and then I told it to create some. And I don't know if it just kind of disappeared, but my scrap box didn't increase in by the amount that I told it to create. So when it gets to 9, does it make one? Yeah. So it made one. So every time it gets to 9, it makes a scrap pile. So anyway, and I didn't realize what the effect had. I went up here and changed that tree harvester and told it to shave the leaves. When you tell it to shave the leaves, it doesn't get saplings anymore. So it quit planting trees because it ran out of saplings, because the extra saplings go over here to this biofuel generators. So I went back and changed that to no leaves, and so now I'm just getting the jungle wood and the saplings, and I think it's using them up as fast as it can get them. So I don't think there's any build up. Yeah, there's not any build up of this. It's using them up as quick as it can get them. So that's running along pretty good. I hadn't done anything with the bees or anything else. All that stuff's still going like before. I hadn't fooled with it. I hadn't had time to. When trying to get all this other stuff going, trying to keep my power production going. That seems to be the biggest thing. You know, I got a soul shard for a skeleton soul shard, and I want to do that. I was fooling around with the mist stages, trying to get that going too. I got to work on that. I think what I need to do is make a bunch of unleaked books though, Because every time you're going to miss stage, you better have a book to get back with, or you're screwed. So I definitely gotta work on that, and I just need to organize this space and get all this stuff kind of organized. I still think I might take all this stuff and move it up to here and put it on top or something. I hadn't decided yet. Or I might just, you know what would be better is expand this room out. Just take this room and expand it out to here a little bit. That's what would be better instead of trying to travel up there. I thought that was a good idea putting all that stuff up there, but I'm worried now that all that stuff's up there, I won't ever use it or go to it, because it's too far away from. It's just like the smeltery. I don't hardly go out there like I should, because it's so far away. I could put some stuff right here easily. So I'm probably gonna take this down and bring it back over here eventually, and put it on this side over here. Expand this out. I don't know if I'll keep using the same little octagon pattern or just do something kind of, I don't know, I might do some kind of rounded shape out across here. Big rounded shape or something. And that way I can tie in, maybe I can go back and cover this up like I wanted to start with. Cover all this up and tie it back into everything, and I would bring this over to here. And then same way with this smeltery, instead of having it way out there, might be better to take and pull all that back to here some kind of way, and then put it right out here in this space. I don't know, we'll see. I've just been trying to figure out some things, but the biggest thing right now is just trying to build up enough oil so that I don't run out. Basically, I would like to see this tank back up with oil and this tank back up with fuel, and everything's still running. Then I'll know I'm in good shape. This thing's constantly running. So my first goal is to get this to back up. Then once these engines back up, then we'll start backing up oil in here. And once I back up oil in here, then I know I'll be backing up fuel eventually. So, like I say, I'm going to build another 100 oil fabricators. I think I got 28 still that I haven't put out. Put in another 100 and just see how that goes. And just like this by the end of this right here, I had all these pumpkins and watermelons planted out here on these sticks, and for some reason this stuff just dies off and it doesn't stay. It just eventually nothing's left. And I had all these squeezers in here for seed oil, and now I'm just down to 2. And they never have seeds in them. I mean, it must take a tremendous amount of seeds. And I got that whole area over there growing. So, and I went to all the trouble to make one of those lily pad fertilizer things. I don't see where it's, I would think this stuff would grow really fast, but it don't seem to really grow any faster than the rest of it, so I don't see the benefit of it. Or maybe it just don't affect this stuff. I don't know. See, I mean, that's it though. Lily pad of fertility. But it just don't seem to. I thought, the stuff would grow pretty quick, but I don't see it. And I think this nether wart's actually been doing really good. I got it started. I hadn't touched it since I planted it and got it all set up. And I hadn't even checked. I bet I got like more. I got so much of it I ain't gonna know what to do with all. Yeah, see, I got 227,000 nether wart. I mean, that's crazy. That's probably overkill. On some of the stuff I could have went by. Something else I noticed when I was digging around here trying to get this thing set up, make my quarry. You got it right over here. This is the pipes and all for the nether wart farm right here. Gotta put a, so that's it right there. Alright, so like I say, I'm gonna add in another 100 oil fabricators. I don't know. You know, this thing gets to whatever point it gets to, and then I guess it makes a bucket of oil, or however many buckets of oil, and then it gets sent out. So I don't know. I don't know if adding 100 or 1,000, I don't know how much difference that'll make. You know, I mean, I know it's pumping oil, but at some point, you know, I just don't know. I'd like to see the oil tank back up. If it'll back up, then I think I'll be satisfied with it. So like I say, I'll be my next goal is to pop in 50, 100 more of those. I guess that's it for now. I opened up this area right here, and I had some glass left over, so I used it. I had my rubber tree farm and my forest tree farm. I think that was it. These impregnated sticks, I got creosote coming in here, so it's just making these up. So, and I keep this full of oaks. That's another use for all the oak wood. I ain't no telling how many of them impregnated sticks I got now, but I was trying to find uses for that creosote, and I just saw a video where somebody I thought was using some kind of generator. I guess they're using a generator and putting creosote in it so to generate some power. So if that's the case, I'm gonna use creosote for that too, because I mean it ain't getting used otherwise, you know. So yeah, I got 79,000 so far of those sticks, and what I need to do is make up the pattern for frames and put that in here and just have it whatever you go in that thing where I gotta watch another video, but where you can keep up and say I want to keep 64 or 164 frames all the time, so every time I use some it'll make more. So I'm gonna work on that. But that's what I got right now, just to let y'all know that I got this power going. But like I say, I didn't realize this was gonna suck up the coal. I mean, it sucked it straight up. I mean, it just disappeared in no time, you know. And eventually this will warm up and go all the way to 1,000, and then the coal will be fine. The problem is last night, I guess at some point it just ran out, so I didn't have any more coal. Because when I logged on, I was standing here and I looked to the left and the thing said 0. I just happened to look over there and see it said 0, and it had almost 200,000 coal before I went to bed. So this number eventually goes down, then goes up a little bit, then goes down, then goes up a little bit. So it is creeping up more than it is creeping down. So, but if it gets to where that's not enough, I'm just gonna add 5 more powered furnaces and just keep cooking it. That's all I know to do. Alright, well, that's the end of episode 30, and I appreciate you watching, and this is Redtarget, and I'll holler at you later.